Hello, guys, and welcome to my first episode of my Big Brother recaps. I'm going to be starting now about the latest episode. I'm going to be every day, I'm going to be doing summaries and maybe doing power rankings like Peter and Gary do on the sideshow. I'm going to maybe do recaps. If you guys want to see recaps on the sideshow, please leave a like. If we can smash 2 likes, I will be doing recaps on the sideshow too, because they kind of do recaps too about like the whole what happened that week. So it's not necessary, but if you guys would love it, I would not budge to do it. I would do it instantly for you guys. But yeah, let's get into the episode. So at the beginning of the episode, we know that Godfrey and Cindy are up. Cindy then proceeds to tell Peely, after when they're hugging after the ceremony, that she's disappointed. Peely then starts to kind of cry and go to Kevin. They go up to the washroom, and Cindy's just disappointed because she thinks there's bigger targets, bigger fishes to fry, which I believe there isn't, because Cindy is a heck of a competitor. She's always top in every competition, and I think she is stronger than Bobby. Bobby is my favorite player in the house. If you guys hate me for that or don't or happy for me for that, but yeah, I like Bobby just because I think he's not a smart player, but he's a heck of a competitor, and I think he's gonna go far for sure. Final 6, he's gonna get to. But yeah, let's proceed. After that, the veto players are picked. It's Willow, Godfrey, Kevin, Cindy, Peely, and Bobby. The Sarah's the host, and it's a KFC comp. So you have 5 cards of food, and you have to match them all up. The winner would receive $5,000 and the veto. So that's a very good prize. Willow got the 2 mysteries, and Godfrey and Cindy got the start over. The start over was from the 2 nominees, which is quite funny because they both got started off with 5, and then they were broken down to 3. But after that, Willow received a trade card, and she, of course, she's gonna trade with Cindy. Cindy was really getting mad at that point, and then she went on a hot streak with that. She had 5 left, but then she went on a hot streak. She was going crazy. She had her second last one. She pulls the eliminated card, so she's eliminated from the competition, and so she starts to really bawl. And then people try and cheer her up. Do I think the people mean that? Not really. I think that they're just doing that to cheer her up, but they don't really care, I guess. Godfrey ends up winning the POV, and the treat for KFC. Willow, during when they're eating KFC, Willow gets the slot pass, so she doesn't have to eat slot for the rest of the season. Just like almost like the BB15 one in the US version. If you guys watch it, Jeremy received that never not pass that didn't allow him not to eat slop for the rest of the season, even though he didn't make it too far. Will also won the ketchup soup for 24 hours. Sarah then told Cindy to go talk to the Diaper Alliance to put up Bobby in replacement of Godfrey. Now, I think that's a smart move. However, the Diaper Alliance did think that that was a smart move. However, they didn't really want to lose Bobby's allegiance to them, because now it's still too much in the game where they could have so much possible targets coming after them, and Bobby could actually stay in the game if he was up with Cindy. But yeah, their mission was that Godfrey, Kevin, and Willow had to sneak into the diary or the not the diary room, the vault, and Bruno had to stop them. But these 3 didn't think they were all together. All 3 of them were doing that mission. They all thought that it was just themselves. But as that happened, Kevin made a mess in the bubble bath to try and force them up. Did I think it was a good plan? Not at all. Because even if it did, people would be shocked. How did it get up into the mirror? How did it get up into the shower? Kevin couldn't do that. They probably thought, how can that happen by themselves? So then he dropped the glass in the HOH, which brought everyone upstairs. Peely looked at him like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I got a little bit carried away with my bath," and I kind of thought that was kind of stupid. Bruno was stopping them from coming in from the cheerleading session. How Kevin thought it was good to have a cheerleading session, because Godfrey thought said that he had to go to the washroom, and we know that it was a lie because he had to sneak into the vault. But yeah, then Bruno stopped them. Godfrey was just about to open it, and then Bruno's like, "Hey, Godfrey, what are you doing?" And Godfrey was cursing himself. But then they ended up winning alcohol for the thing, cause for the for the cast, because even though it was a win-win, because even if Kevin and Willow and Godfrey didn't get in, Bruno would have still won because he stopped them from going in. And even if they went, Kevin, Willow, or Godfrey, and any of those guys snuck into the vault, then they would have still won the alcohol. So if you guys understand that. Peely goes to Kevin up in the HOH room while they're in the bath, and they're talking about who would possibly put up. She brings up Bobby. However, they don't want to lose their allegiance, like I said, so they're talking about putting up Brittany. So Peely is so stressed. She doesn't really like HOH. She doesn't want people mad, and this game is all about making people mad. If you want to win the game, you're gonna have to put up big players. But yeah, at the ceremony, Sydney, Sydney with an S says, you should use the POV on me, Godfrey. Could go on that $5,000 vacation. I don't know why she said that. Of course, he's not going to use it on you, but it's worth a try. And then, yeah, that's what happened with her. She told them that she was going after Bobby. What I didn't understand is she said before that she was going after Zach, and now she's going after Bobby. They were working with each other last week. Just because Bobby took her out in that HOH competition, now she's all, "Oh, I'm going after Bobby," which I don't really understand about Sydney. She's just got to keep her cool, because Bobby, even though Bobby doesn't like her, he's trying to show Zach that he's trustworthy. Even though I believe that's smart, he's still got to branch off of Zach, because Zach is going after him. And I think that if Bobby doesn't find that out, he could be doomed. But I would really like to see Bruno and Bobby in the final two. But yeah, Godfrey then comes up, the king of all speeches, and he says, "I'm coming after Zach, and I know you guys know." And he's like, "I'm gonna be using it on myself, because this isn't lovers' paradise. Let's start knocking out these couples," which I believe that's totally true. If they all band together and get out Zach and Kevin, Ashley and Peely are done. They're done together. They're not going to have any boys to help them calm down. And so Peely then put up Brittany. I wouldn't say it's a really backdoor, but it is a backdoor. But I don't believe Brittany's going home. Personally, I want Cindy to go. In actuality, she's probably gonna go home right now. She's just too strong, and she has a second life. And like Bobby said during the HOH when he got out, you only get one life in Big Brother, which I totally agree with that. I do like when someone comes in, but it's just kind of not fair in some sorts. But yeah, that was it for the episode, guys. If you want to see more of this, please leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you guys later, guys. Please leave in the comments who's your favorite Big Brother house guest, and I'll maybe do some reviews on some Big Brother house guests later on. See you guys.